Hello everybody, welcome to the Agape Talk. Here is another session of our channel, The Stories. This channel is not only going to inspire and help you, but also going to teach English language through many simple practices because I'm an English teacher. Let's begin our journey towards betterment with love. As a first step to begin with learning English, I'm going to tell stories. Because I strongly believe stories are the best way to make us focus towards anything. So by listening to the stories every day, we will definitely achieve a basic level of understanding of the language. And at the same time, the lessons that we learn from stories are going to stay closer to us and make us live those lessons. So let's listen to the story. Here is the first story, The Nightingale. Once upon a time, an emperor lived in China in a very big palace. It was built of porcelain, so the servants had to maintain it carefully. The palace was surrounded by a garden full of flowers, and towards the end of the garden was a thick green forest that had lakes which reached all the way to the blue sea. A nightingale lived in that forest, and she looked strange but had a mesmerizing voice. She was noticed by the fishermen who enjoyed her voice every day. The empire was visited by many people who admired the palace, the garden, the forest, the lakes, and the little nightingale with the most beautiful voice. In summer, an explorer headed to China and he stumbled upon the nightingale who sang without stopping. He enjoyed it so much so that he wrote a book about it. He described the bird as the most beautiful bird with the most beautiful voice. When the emperor reads the book about the nightingale's voice, he told his servant that he wants to hear it sing himself. He ordered him to bring the bird immediately. He didn't know why he had never heard the bird about which books were written. The servant told the emperor that he didn't know where to find the nightingale. He wandered around the palace, the garden, and asked the other servants for the help. During his search, he spoke to a servant who told him that he knows where he could find the nightingale. He took him to the forest to see the nightingale, and the servant heard her sing. He asked her to come and sing for the emperor. The nightingale had accepted, and she went to the palace with the servant. When they arrived at the palace, the nightingale noticed the palace luxury, the porcelain floors and walls that shined. He took the bird to the emperor's chamber. The servant placed the nightingale on a gold stick prepared specially for the bird, and the emperor with the other servants waited for the nightingale to start singing. When she let her voice out, the emperor began to cry. He became so emotional that he requested the bird to come and live with them. The nightingale accepted without knowing what will happen later. The other servants were amazed by her voice. The nightingale stayed in the palace and had her own little cage. Every day she had 2 walks, one during the day and the another during the night. She wasn't completely free because she was always escorted by the servants. They kept silver bands around her legs so that she wouldn't fly away. That kind of freedom didn't suit the nightingale. The rumors about the nightingale spread across the town, and even children were named after her. The nightingale sang for the emperor every day, until a rich salesman sent him a golden nightingale decorated with diamonds, rubies, and sapphires. The golden nightingale sang like a real bird and never got tired. The emperor saw his advantages. Then he decided he didn't need his first nightingale anymore, which is the real nightingale. The little bird was sad because of his decision, but was looking forward to coming back to her forest. It made her happy and free which was a big comfort for her. She will be able to sing again and make other animals happy. A year passed, and the emperor got bored of the same song sung by the golden nightingale. It was a mechanical bird, so it was unable to change its tune. After a few days, the golden nightingale got broken. Soon, the emperor became sick, and he wanted to hear the real nightingale sing again. He looked to the window and saw the little bird. He heard her singing, and he got better day by day. The emperor apologized to the little nightingale and told her that he should have never let her go because she was so much better than the golden nightingale. He asked her to stay in the palace forever, but the nightingale didn't accept because she cherished her freedom more than luxury. But she promised to the emperor that she will come by every day and sing for him. She kept his word, and the emperor was very happy. So from this story, we can learn that comfort is more important than luxury. I hope you have got it from the situations that the nightingale faced. Thank you so much for the valuable time you spent on watching this video, and consider subscribing to my channel if this video has done something to you in any way. Don't forget to leave a comment because I value them a lot, as it's going to encourage me in creating a lot of better contents in the future. Thank you. Give only love.